Hello all, welcome to Shree Swaminarayan Physiotherapy College YouTube channel Ahmedabad. Myself Dr.Disha Dalal Parikh. I am a neurophysiotherapist and lecturer at Shree Swaminarayan Physiotherapy College. Today we are going to learn about Glasgow Coma scale. But before we start the lecture, I would like to request all the viewers to please do subscribe our YouTube channel for latest video. So now, GCS, it stands for Glasgow Coma scale, as we all know. GCS was initially developed by Tisdale and Jeanette in 1974. Both of these were professors of neurosurgery at the University of Glasgow. They developed a scale in which we could assess a person's levels of consciousness. Accurate assessment and recording are essential to determine deterioration or improvement in patient's condition. So now talking about what's involved in the assessment of GCS. So basically there are three categories. There is mnemonics for it. EVM. E stands for eye opening, V stands for verbal response, and M stands for motor response. We'll start with eye opening first. So there are 4 scores and score 4 is the highest score. Patient would have to be spontaneously opening their eyes. For example, you walk in the room and the patient opens his or her eyes and looking around, that would give you score 4, that is spontaneous. For score 3, if your patient opens their eyes to any sort of verbal stimuli, so they may not have their eyes open, but if you talk to them, you call their name and you give them some sort of verbal stimulation, then they will open their eyes, then give score 3. For score 2, that is to pain, your patient will open their eyes to painful stimuli. For example, you would have already talked to them, you have spoken loudly with loud command, and they still are not opening their eyes. But if you apply some sort of painful stimuli, either to their eyebrows or to their trapezius, sternal rub, and then they will open their eyes. Then give score 2. Moving ahead, for score 1, that is no response. No matter what you do to your patient, they just will not open their eyes. So this is all about eye opening. Our next category is verbal response. Here maximum score for this category is 5, and for 5 oriented, to achieve score 5 your patient has to be fully oriented. So we are going to ask them, tell us your name or where are you right now, tell us the date or which year it is, and patient is able to appropriately answer those questions. Then you would score them a 5. Now for score 4, that is confused conversation. If your patient is still responding to your question but not getting all these orientation questions correct, like they don't know which year it is or where are they right now, etc., then give score 4 because they are confused. For score 3, that is inappropriate word. For example, you asking them questions, but if they are just not responding with words that make sense, there are inappropriate words, then give score 3. For score 2, that is incomprehensible sound, this is where if they are not even forming words anymore and they are just making incomprehensible sound, here your patient making only sound and not uttering the word, then give score 2. And for score 1, your patient would essentially be doing nothing, they would not be making any sort of noise or on verbal response. So this is all about verbal response. Now moving ahead, our next category is motor response. So in motor response, the maximum score we get in this category is 6, that is follow the command. So your patient would basically have to be following commands. So if you ask them to do something and they do it, then give them score 6. Like for example, if you ask them stick out their tongue, show your 3 fingers, etc. If they follow that command exactly, then give score 6. For score 5, that is localize to pain. You give them some sort of painful stimuli and in response they react to that source of stimulation and attempt to stop it. For example, if you provide, let's say, eyebrow stimulation, they would then move their hands up to stop your hands. So then give score 5. Next score in this category, the score 4, your patient would basically be withdrawing the pain. Withdraw. If you provide painful stimulation, they will attempt to move away from that stimulation. So if you provide nail bed pressure, they will pull their arms or legs away in order to withdraw away from that painful stimulation. Then give score 4. So next, score 3, abnormal flexion, or another name, decorticate posture. We see abnormal flexion here. Patients bring their arm ups and bring them into their chest and flex them. This is typically going to be in response to some sort of painful stimulation. Then give score 3, abnormal flexion. So now one level below, in score 2, that is extensor response or decerebrate posture. Abnormal extension, and this is going to be decerebrate posture, as I told you. Decerebrate is different from the decorticate posture because now our patient are going to be extending their arm. So that is abnormal extension. Then give score 2. And the last response, score 1, that is no response. You are giving painful stimulation to your patients and they are just not moving anything, then you would score them 1. So this is all about the format of Glasgow Coma scale. So now we see the interpretation of GCS score. If the score is between 8 to 9 or less than 8, then there is severe brain injury. If the score is between 9 to 12, then the brain injury is moderate. And if the score is greater than 13, then there is mild brain injury. So this is all about GCS. So with this, we end up today's session on GCS. Please do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. Have a good day. Take care.